Hello, friends. I do not know when I will post this or if I will ever post it, but if you have been following me for a while now, you know that I try my damnedest to urge you to go out and do. Go out and do. And I do this for two reasons. The first reason would be my father, who is the kindest, sweetest, most humble man that I have ever met, who, when he was 18 years old, was sitting in a car with my mom, and he was shot. Someone fired their gun into his car. And they think that it was like a gang initiation type of thing or something, but essentially, that's it. He was shot, and he was instantly paralyzed. And so my father, who was 18 years old and enjoying life and not getting any trouble, doing his own thing, minding his business, listening to music, was instantly paralyzed because of the decisions of someone else. He could not feel anything from the chest down. And so it's important to me because I grew up watching the impact of someone else's decisions affect my father's life in such a way that it seems disrespectful to not use my body and to not encourage others to use their body because you never know what could happen to you. So that's reason number one. Go out and do. And reason number two is my kid brother, who's 21, and he has been addicted to meth since he was 16 years old. And if you don't know a lot about addiction, addiction is rooted in shame. It's rooted in a deep shame, and it creates this cycle of unworthiness that can only be, I don't even want to say rectified, but like pacified through drugs. Like that's it. It's shame. It's deep-rooted shame. And so another huge part of my platform is looking inside of yourself and making peace with the parts of you that you don't like so that you don't live in shame and so that it doesn't push you into the spaces that shame can push you. So that you are not finding yourself in a situation where you are needing external stimuli to make you feel anything or to make you feel less like yourself, just to get rid of the shame, to carve the shame out, because it feeds everything. Food addiction, love addiction, sex addiction, drug addiction, it's all fed by shame. And so my entire platform has been geared around like understanding yourself and removing the shame and living your life as fully as possible, giving yourself a chance to live. And I lost one of my reasons today. And my kid brother will be forever 21. He will be forever 21. And I have these affirmations that I say every day. You know, like I've become successful so that I can foster the conditions for my brother's rehabilitation and give him what he needs so that he can learn to love himself in this very important way. And I have failed. And I feel like a hypocrite. Because I help so many people. I help so many people. Like I cry regularly reading the messages, the beautiful messages from so many people about how my platform has helped them to love themselves. How my platform has changed the way that they think about themselves and their reconnected with their family and they're, leaving dead-end jobs because they deserve better and really truly like treating themselves like somebody who matters. And I could not do that. I could not do that for him. So I feel like a hypocrite. And I feel a deep sadness that I could not save him. I feel a deep sadness that I could not show him that there was so much more than what we knew and what we had come from and what we had experienced and what we currently experience. And I feel so sad. And so if you've ever rocked with me, if something that I have ever said to you has like helped you, I beg you to give yourself a chance to live fully, do all of the things. I beg you to go out and do all of the things, because there are people who love you. There are people who love you. I beg you to just give yourself a shot. Give yourself a chance, do anything. If you are not happy right now in the time and space that you are in, figure out a way to move and exist in another time and space. Just give yourself a chance to see something different before you make the decision. My 21-year-old brother was found in a stairwell with needles in his arm. And he had never had the chance to live. So please, give yourself a chance. Please go outside. Please surround yourself with people who want the best for you. Please. Don't be afraid to look inward and figure out where the shame and the pain is coming from. And please know that there's a way out. So that's it. That's all I ask. I ask that you give yourself a chance to live. And if you are not happy with the life that you are living right now, I hope that you give yourself a chance to start a new one and know that you can. And you are worth it. You are worth it. You are worth it. You are worth it. You're worth it. You're worth it. So please, go out and do all of the fucking things. Give yourself a chance to see something different, because you never know. You are worth it. You are worth it. There's nothing that you should be so deeply ashamed about that you don't think that you are worth it.